Okay? Yes, I'm going to do the reading. Before I get into anything else, I'm going to do the reading about Little Miss Armani. Now, as you guys know, for some reason, I don't know why they don't allow us to see the chat from this screen. Probably because they're retarded. Okay. Yes, I'm going to do the reading. Before I get into anything else, I'm going to do the reading about Little Miss Armani. Now, as you guys... Okay, can you guys all still hear me? Because I muted my YouTube. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. I know I'm mad hype tonight. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm retarded. Good. So, first, because Deja has been asking about Lauren and Amani. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read Amani again alone. And then I'm going to read Lauren. Now, I want you to know, Deja, that I actually did read Lauren and Amani by themselves. But I'm going to do it again just for you, my dog. Just for you, because I don't want you to have to shift through all of the videos. So that you get my cords out. As y'all know, it's late, so you know my old 32-year-old, 14-year-old is gonna come whining and complaining, even though he's up right now, gossiping on the freaking phone, okay? Right this moment, gossiping on the phone. Alright, so you got things. Now, because I'm using my Apple desktop, I'm gonna have to put the cards up to the screen. Let me move my literature out the way. Yes, and let me tell y'all something, because I want to keep it 100G with y'all. So, and I think all readers should do this when they're reading before I get started. This is imperative, because as long as you're breathing and you're on this planet, you are always learning. So, when I get into situations where we need to really crack the case and the spread doesn't want to give the answer, or I feel like I'm misinterpreting, for those of you who want to learn, okay, this is the holy grail of tarot, okay? The holy grail. When I'm talking about everything you ever will need to learn about tarot is here. It is an awesome reference for those of you who want to learn, okay? Now, for a later study of the tarot, and here he goes.
No lights.
See, I told you. For a lighter study, this is an awesome book, and I'm gonna put the names of the authors in these books in the chat room, so you guys have it. This book is so dope, and it's cute. It looks like a little witch guide or something, but this gives you a very quick, simple way to get things done. It also teaches you about different ways to meditate, different little spells that you can do to help yourself along in different situations. So I wanted y'all to see that. It keeps a reference on deck, okay? Okay, so I can't do Amani and Tanisha Amani and Samantha, only because everybody else seen that already. Yeah, I did those two readings. I'm going to put the link to those. I did them in one session. I'm going to put the link to it in the chat room. I don't know if you have the link to the chat, but I can let me put the link to the chat in there real quick. For those of you who don't have it, let me see it here. So mm-hmm. Yeah, because I thought I had in the description before and didn't, like an idiot. All right, so we got that. So I'm gonna make a mental note to put that in there. But I will do Armani by herself, and I will do Lauren one more time by herself, really fast, because we still got like like 7 more questions that we didn't answer on our 13 question list. So first off, let's get to Lauren, because Lauren is going to be a little bit more complicated. Okay, she's going to take a little bit more time. And I'll also put the link in my YouTube chat room for my Lauren videos too. So let's get to it. I don't want to make a lot of noise, so I'm going to use this little pink thing. Mother, Father, Universe, I would like to first thank you for your blessings. Thank you for my subscribers. I would like to ask that you protect us all in your divine white light. I would like you to protect everyone associated with me, everyone associated with my YouTuber family, and everybody associated with Lauren, Armani, and Nipsey. I would like to ask for protection for Nipsey's energy. My energy, I would like to call in my ancestors and my guardian angels. And I would also like to call in Armani's ancestors, which would also be her father. And I would like to call in Lauren's ancestors. Okay, so that we can get some clarity. I'm going to also ask for Papa Legba, my God, to come into the reading to give me clarification and understanding of what I am reading here, so that we can get to the point. So, the first question that I would like to ask, Legba, can you give me what's going on with Lauren? Okay, let's say clarity, Deja. You want to know what's going on with Lauren now, or you want to know if she had anything to do with Nipsey? Right now, I'm going to just pull on the overall energy so I don't stop the flow of the reading. And you answer the questions or ask me the questions, and then I'll get to them. All right? So let's get the overall energy of what's going on with Miss Lauren now in reference to Nipsey. Okay, family. I would say this is a little bit interesting, but of course we're going to get clarity. Let me show you what I got. I have Darkest Fears, which is very interesting. So I have the Darkest Fears card. I have Open Up. And I have Moving On. Okay, so that's what we got for Lawrence. Okay. All right, so that's Lauren's overall energy. So now I'm going to ask to get Lauren's overall energy in about Armani. Like, let us know, how does Armani feel? Wait, how does Lauren feel about Armani? Yeah, right? We're going to get to that, though. We're going to get to that. Because that's what I was thinking when I see Moving On card, Davis. Real shit. That's what I was thinking. let's get how Lauren is feeling about Amani here. And you don't really hear much about Lauren and Amani, and I haven't really seen anything other than they all lived together or supposedly lived together. Okay, so I don't even hardly see no pictures of these two, honestly, except for if Nipsey is around. So let's see, how does Lauren feel about her? Okay, so it's looking like her and Lauren, Amani and Lauren have a pretty decent relationship. In this card, you see that she has the Six of Swords, which is a passage. So it's Amani has accepted Lauren. Okay. Next, you have the Sun. So they feel pretty darn complete around each other. They have no bad energy around each other that I'm picking up. We also have the Six of Wands. So they have a victorious relationship. They are definitely cool. Um, Lauren teaches her, was teaching her. I don't know if they're still around each other, but was teaching her a lot of things. Spending a lot of time with her, and they spent a lot of time talking with one another. They talked about everything. Lauren was able to buckle down and talk to her. So okay, I'll ask about the deal with Atlantic and if that went bad. But I want you to also know that we did ask if his Grammy, him losing a Grammy, have anything to do with him being killed, and the answer to that was no. So I'm gonna put the link to that one in the chat description. So we do got some. What else? Oh yes, we were supposed to be asking about this overall energy that we got with the darkest fears, the opening up, and the moving on. So let's get into that. Okay, so Legba, can you give us a breakdown of what Lauren's stress is about? Because the darkest fears card is a discussion of stress, mental stress, being really like out of her mind stressed. Okay, so let's find out what is Lauren stressed about at this point. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Hermit, we have the Two of Cups, and we have the Seven of Cups. So this is letting us know that this is primarily discussing her relationship. Okay, let me show you what we got. So we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Hermit. We have the Two of Cups. And that's about joining forces of relationship. And we have the Seven of Cups. And what this is discussing is Lauren being emotionally unstable right now. Also, with the Hermit, it's discussing Lauren's desire to isolate herself. She's feeling a need of to be isolated and away from everybody. Her stress is about this relationship. She seems to be very confused still. She's like everywhere in her mind for some reason. Even though in my previous reading I picked up yeah, I know he didn't win the Grammy. You're so silly. So I want to understand because in the last reading it picked up that they was not even together, and that somebody was parting away from the relationship is what I got in the last read. So what I'm gonna do is ask Lady to give me some clarity on this Two of Cups. Give me clarity on the Hermit and the Seven of Cups. Right. Right. Look at this. I can't make this crazy shit up. I swear that I cannot make this foolery up, okay? Over the Hermit for clarity, we got the Chariot. This is talking about moving. This is talking about making choices, okay? That was over the Hermit. This is in a row of darkest fears. Five of Swords. This is about conflict, fighting, disagreement, nasty, okay? And that we got over the Two of Cups, which is what was going on in a relationship. The Seven of Cups is the last card on this row, and we have the Page of Hazards. And this is a discussion of coming into new money. She's confused, it seems. Well, let's go into the beginning. So it's showing that her darkest fears, okay, and clarity is about somebody coming out and exposing the true details of their relationships, of their relationship that they had together. With the Seven of Cups, it's showing that there's a lot of confusion, a lot of shit on her mind, especially when it comes to Nipsey's money. Okay, now let me see, Larry, can you give me some details about why Lauren would be concerned about people finding out about these fights and about this money? Okay, and give us some information about what choice needed to be made that caused her to want to isolate herself. Let us know about what choices had to be made that caused her to want to isolate herself. I swear I can't make it up. I promise you. Look at this. The Five of Cups. Okay. The Five of Cups. This is a representation. Okay. Does this not fit the description of Nipsey's issue? Guys, come on, y'all. Come on. But what's fucking with this? Nine of Hazards. This will represent Nipsey's establishment, Nipsey's business. Okay? This is what this represents. This is telling us that Lauren had something to do with the choices involved that killed Nipsey. Okay? And it also involved his freaking business. I'm telling you, I can't make this shit up. Thank you, Esgil. I appreciate that. Oh no, ain't no poor Lauren. Lauren did some bullshit. Lauren did some bullshit. Okay, I'll check on that too. I gotta get out of these first three rows first. Hold on. So, Two of Cups, Five of Swords. What was the conflict in a relationship? Yo, I cannot make this shit up. I can't. I'm dead. This is the conflict in a relationship, y'all. This represents a triangle. Okay, this was the conflict in a relationship. Nipsey sticking it in other directions. Understand me. Understand me. I'm not making this shit up. I wish I had my other freaking camera on. Like, I'm really ready to put the other camera on because, yeah, I gotta see this shit. Hold on, let me go get my thing because I can't even not have y'all look at this, okay? Because I don't want y'all to think that I'm making this crazy shit up, okay? okay? Because I'm really not making this shit up. Like, it's just crazy. That's why I got all kinds of portable shit. Hold on, y'all. We got to pause. We gonna have to hold on. We got to pause. Because this shit always gets OD crazy. Alright, so where that's in, let me see the link. Let me look it up. Hold on, y'all. Be patient. Alright, so that's what it is. Open it up. I gotta let y'all in on this. Like, we not even about to keep playing like that. Okay, we not even about to keep playing like this. Alright, let me bring this shit in here because I'm not. We gotta bring this in here, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. And y'all know I ain't beat. I don't gotta show off my time. But y'all gotta understand, like, this shit is ridiculous. I'm gonna let y'all see it from my side. Pull it down, pull it back, and pull it down, or pull it up and pull it down. So y'all can see, like, I am not tweaking. I am not tweaking. Okay, let me move this shit over a little bit. Alright. Alright, y'all. Let's see it. Alright, now we in business. I don't know if it's that he wouldn't let her. See, everybody's giving Nipsey a little bit more power than we think. Now, what I'm going to show you. Lauren's darkest fears is right here. Okay. This is her darkest fears. That's what her mental stress is about. This is showing that in combination, emotional stress. Now we went to the first row, and the first row brought us Queen of Cups, the Hermit, Two of Cups, the Seven of Cups. This is showing her wanting to isolate. This is showing the isolation was involved in a relationship. This is showing confusion, indecisiveness, not able to make a choice. When I asked for clarification on that, let me move these out the way real quick. When I asked for clarification on these 4 cards right here, I got the Chariot that is discussing making choices. I got on top of the Cups, 5 of Swords. Lots of nasty arguments between these two, okay? And then I got on top of here, confusion. This is regarding money, okay? Now, the next row, I asked for clarification. Said, what was the choices? The 5 of freaking Cups. A woman sitting in the cemetery with a child crying with motherfucking creeps over her and behind her, other people watching in the background, okay? Knowing what the fuck she did, knowing that she bluffing, okay? I asked for clarification. Why? The Lovers is what the fight was about, okay? I also asked for clarification on this. This represents Nipsey's business, period. This is what this is about, okay? His business endeavors. And yes, his shit was airtight and complete. Don't get it twisted. He might have been a hoe, but he wasn't stupid. Okay, so that's what we got on that row. So let's get into it. Opening up. What is Lauren's needing to open up about? This is about the Four of Coins. This is about holding on to material things, hoarding material things, or selfishness. Okay, so let's see if this is talking about Lauren needing to do that, or if this is Lauren's idea of Nipsey. Please clarify the Four of Coins. Page of Cups. Ace of Wands. Judgment. Strength. Okay, so we see that there is a young, behaving person, okay, when it comes to relationships. This may represent Nipsey, but at the same time, this young person was definitely a businessman. That's what the Wands is about. The gift of business from the gods. Again, choices. Okay? How did Nipsey die? Let's talk about this shit. How did Nipsey die? Strength. Okay? Taming the beast is what that's about. Taming the beast. Okay? Trying to tame somebody having the ability to control. That's what strength is about in a traditional deck. Okay? So let's get some clarification on the Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Look at that. That shit is crazy. How do you get judgment and justice? That's validation, okay? So it's showing that there was some hoarding of material wealth, childish behaviors. This person does not take relationships seriously. This is definitely Nipsey, and I'm going to show you why it's Nipsey. Okay? It's not that he don't have respect for women or love women. It's that he still was young and coming into money, and he was still trying to sow his wild oats. He did not want to be locked down. Okay? This is why he got this card right here. This is the Eight of Swords. If it was upright, it would be stagnation, being locked down. But he wasn't having that shit. That's why he's in reverse. He wasn't trying to be locked down. Okay? Then you have the Eight of Hazards. This is somebody who is trying to grow their damn money. Period. Trying to keep focused on growing their money. So he didn't want to be locked down. He was 100% focused on his business and investments. Okay? And he had choices. Okay? He had choices that he had to make. At the same time, it didn't stop Nipsey from being a hoe. And how many different readings did I do with Nipsey and his goddamn card comes out? Okay? This is about Lauren trying to tame Nipsey. And Nipsey feeling trapped. And Lauren not wanting to let go because of the material comfort that came with Nipsey. One thing Nipsey did is, regardless if he was a hoe or not, he took care of his women, okay? That is one thing you did not have to worry about. He take care of your ass. Now, let's get into this next card, which was moving on. Alright? So let's see who was at a point of moving on, because I guarantee you it was Nipsey. Now understand. You see this? Look how I want y'all to make sure y'all understand this can't be made up. This is an 8. We in 8 energy. Okay? This is about change. We still in 8 energy. Okay? We still in 8 energy. This shit is not made up. And what are 8s? Derivatives of 2s. Look at that. 4. Justice. That's about 2s. And actually, justice is what, y'all? Let me close up for you. 8 energy. That is an 8 in the corner. Number 8. I can't make this shit up. I can't. Oh, Here I go. Flying cards are loaded, please, y'all. Excuse me. So, getting into the moving on. Let me bring it back over. Because we're moving on now, guys. I wonder who the hell is sneezing. Sorry. Alright, so now that we got moving on, Leva, give us some clarification about the moving on. The moving on. And I'm going to give y'all the book version of the 8-2. Because I want y'all to understand this shit. Moving on. Nipsey was trying to move on, y'all. Nipsey was trying to walk away from Lauren in their relationship. He did not want to be tied down. Okay? So, I want you to see something with the 9. You see her? You see her shotgun? Again, Lauren always comes up like this for me. Okay? She is a bitch that will love you and be gentle and kind, but if she feels like you crossed her, that bitch will blow your shit back or have somebody do it. Verification. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a sneaky motherfucker. Okay? This motherfucker right here will fuck you up and you don't even know you getting fucked up. You won't even see it coming. Those are the facts. Okay? Now, we have the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is about defending, trying to hold on to, and I believe this is a discussion of trying to hold on to an image in society, trying to hold on to an image amongst the peers, trying to hold on to the business and the whole idea that I am Nipsey's girl and got to be on Front Street. Look at that. Again, another 7. I tell you, I can't make this shit up. 7 of Swords in reverse. Let me show it to you. 7 of Swords in reverse. This is saying that she betrayed Nipsey because of these things. Because Nipsey he wasn't ready to be locked down, guys. When he's supposed to was trying to move on, but Nipsey didn't want her to. Yeah, I remember he posted their breakup. Oh, he did? Yeah, I missed that. But no, it wasn't that Lauren was trying to leave Nipsey. No, Nipsey was the free spirit. And Nipsey was the one trying to go on about his business because she was trying to make the relationship too serious. Nipsey wasn't. Let's ask this. Legba, was Nipsey ready to get married and settle down with Lauren? Was Nipsey ready to settle down and get married to Lauren? Look at that. No. He wasn't ready yet. He wasn't ready. Let me show you the card. He wasn't ready. He was not ready. Okay? She wasn't trying to hear that shit. She wasn't trying to hear that. So, can you give us a card to let us know if Lauren had anything to do with Nipsey's bodyguard not working that day? Did Lauren have anything to do with Nipsey's bodyguard not being on duty that day? When you giveth, you shall taketh away. Look at that there. 6 of Hazards. When it's upright, this is somebody giving or helping or assisting. When it's in reverse, this is somebody taking something away. Okay? So there you go, your answer to that one. Okay? Let's ask this. Let's see. Did Lauren London have anything to do with the death of Nipsey? Did Lauren London have anything to do with Nipsey's death? They would please help us reach into universal consciousness, universal energy. Please allow us to tap into and pull from Lauren's energy to get the answer to this question. Did she have anything to do with Nipsey Hussle's death? Look at that. Sorry, I got that the wrong way. The Temperance. The Temperance is about balance. It's about trying to blend some shit together. Trying to put together. Can you give us clarification on the Temperance and whether she had something to do with that? And if you break down the number of the Temperance, that's a discussion of 1 + 4 is 5 conflict. Yes, she did, y'all. Look at this. The magician manipulating. So she somehow manipulated this situation. Okay, whether it was consciously or subconsciously, she did something that made Nipsey vulnerable for this to take place. Why didn't Nipsey speak to Lauren for 3 days prior to his death? Why didn't Nipsey speak to Lauren for 3 days prior to his death? Next day again. Well, damn. Okay, cards. Why didn't Nipsey speak to Lauren? Yo, these cards is flying. Clarification. They got into an argument. A heated ass argument. And I said this in a prior reading. They got into a heated ass argument about him so-called only focusing on his money and work. Okay, and she didn't like it. She cussed that ass out in his relationship. Let me move that up so y'all can see it. This is the answer to that question. This is the Knight of Hazards, which is about money and material possessions. And the Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups. And the Queen of Swords doesn't represent Lauren exactly, but what it represents is the energy that she was bringing to the table. Now, I'm going to ask for some clarification. Please give me another characteristic of the Queen of Swords to verify that this was Lauren that he had this conflict with and not another female. The Empress. She is in the 3. When is Lauren's birthday again, guys? All right. So we got into Lauren. Lauren either consciously or subconsciously manipulated the situation that made him more vulnerable. And I would say it's because she had something to do with the reason why that bodyguard wasn't where the hell he was supposed to be. It wasn't because Nipsey called him out of work and gave him a damn day off. It just doesn't make logical sense. 4 days prior, you're getting threatened at a video shoot, and then you're going to turn around in 4 days and call your security off and then take your ass outside with no security when you know somebody was threatening to take your life 4 days ago. That doesn't make sense. Oh, yes, December 5th. So she would represent the Queen of Rods. Alright, so it's okay. Now, how does Samantha feel about Lauren? I didn't really get full into that, so I can ask that question. So Like, but give me the overall energy about how Samantha. Matter of fact, I don't think I ever asked that one. How does Samantha feel about Lauren? How does Samantha feel about Lauren? Like, please give me the overall energy of their relationship. Mother, Father, Universe, I ask that you once again protect our energy. Oh my goodness. Flying. Sorry, y'all. Maybe we would like to ask, what is the energy around Samantha and Lauren's relationship? What is the energy around Samantha and Lauren's relationship? Please give us the energy around Samantha and Lauren's relationship. Thank you, Layla, for your assistance and giving us access to this shit crazy, to the ancestors. Again, I would like to ask for protection of my energy. I feel like this energy is really not good energy, guys. I don't feel like this is good energy between these two. And I usually have this problem with Civil and Samantha. The energy just feels so not cool, man. Even if Lauren is vicious, she doesn't admit some horrible ass ratchet energy like these two women do. Okay? Can't even get the darn card shuffle messing with these two hoes. Alright, give us win or lose. Win or lose. That's about beefing. Let me bring it to the forefront. But y'all can see they are beefing. They are having a conflict. This is the Five of Swords. This is beef. Okay? Let's get the overall energy of that beef. I'm going to use this deck. Spirit is telling me to grab this deck for this understanding, so that's what we're going to do. Like, but please give us the details on why Lauren and Samantha is having a conflict right now. What is the conflict about? Where does it come from? What is the details of the energy of this conflict? Why is there a conflict between Samantha and Lauren? Look at that shit. Yo, I can't make this shit up. I cannot. This is about rods. This is a discussion of work, projects, business endeavors. Excuse me. Anything involving projects, work, business, things like that. This is the Page of Rods. Somebody got a message or got some type of new information about a project or activity or a business that got them to fight. And this is a verification. This is the Five of Swords again. Okay? They beefing. They not cool right now. But can you tell us in detail, or in a little more detail, what their fight is actually about? What is the fight actually about? Look at that. Now we got the Hermit. The Hermit is somebody who is wanting to isolate themselves. If you see which way the Hermit is facing, to the left. So this is a past thing. Like a very recent past of wanting to walk away. This is about not having patience. This is about having patience or not having patience. This person feels like they put in all this effort, yet they are not able to reap what they have sown. Okay? Nextly, the high priest. She's about secrets. Okay? This chick knows shit. She ain't no snitch though. You gotta ask the right questions to get answers out of her. She has hidden knowledge. Okay? She has the knowledge of the physical and the knowledge of the spirit. She knows everything. Okay? The Two of Cups. When this card comes up, it talks about a union. But you see this guy up here also can represent a third wheel in a relationship. Okay? So it's looking like somebody that Nipsey worked with or that had something to do with his business, somebody that he did a lot of his contracts with and was intellectual with, they knew, Samantha knew about this relationship. And Lauren found out that Samantha knew about this relationship and it was supposed to be cool. And it's looking like now they beefing. Okay? They're at odds. They are not cool at all. Alright? Let's find out. What does the rest of Nipsey's family feel about Lauren? How does Black Sam feel about Lauren? Tell us how. But that's Lauren, right? That is Lauren's card. Based on her birthday. So let's see. Now that we know that, let's see what else. Shh. Come on, y'all. I can't make this shit up. He feels that Lauren is perpetrating a fraud. Let me show you. So, this is Lauren based on her birthday. Okay? This is about greed when it's in reverse. It's about being selfish. It's about being greedy. It's about wanting to be the be-all, end-all. It's about fake-ass gluten, being phony and fake. Okay? Then you got the devil card. This is about poor choices. This is about being tied to somebody that's not good for you, unhealthy relationships. Okay? This is how Black Sam felt about her. This is about being depressed. If it's in its upright position, this person is depressed. Okay? When it's reversed, this person is not depressed at all. The motherfucker is fine. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with Lauren ass. Okay? Why does Black Sam feel that Lauren was somebody who perpetrated a fraud and was not a good person for his brother to be in a relationship with? Why does Black Sam have these negative feelings about Lauren? Okay. So we got the Nine of Swords. This is showing that Sam has lost a lot of sleep about his brother and has done a lot of thinking about people's motives. Okay? He's done a lot of thinking about people's motives. Yeah, you did say that. And yes, they sure damn so will. Oh, that's a good question. We'll ask that, Deja. He also, he felt also that she was pretty much around because of his money. Like, if he wasn't somebody who was getting money, he probably wouldn't even come around. Okay? That's why the Page of Swords comes up. The Knight of Swords shows that this is her energy when she's tapped into her male or aggressive side. So he must have seen her be disrespectful and say foul shit about Nipsey. And I'm gonna ask for some confirmation. Give me some confirmation on the Knight of Swords. Give me confirmation on the Knight of Swords, please. So it's showing that when she couldn't get her what she wanted, material-wise, that bitch flipped the wig, okay? She flipped the wig, and she is a manipulator. This is why the magician comes up. She will do anything to keep her hands on some money, okay? That's what it's showing. Now let me ask one more question. Why haven't we seen Lauren interacting openly with Nipsey's family since his passing? Matter of fact, we're not even going to use that deck. I'm going to use this one. Mother, Father, Universe, I ask that you help us get to the bottom of this next question via this deck. We would like to find out why Lauren has not publicly interacted or had anything to say since Nipsey's death when it comes to his family. Why haven't we seen her around the family? Why haven't her name come up about the family or the child? Where is she in terms of Nipsey's family? Has she backed away from their family and isolated herself? Let's find out. And then after this, we're going to ask about Cross for Deja. Alright. These cards are dumb big, y'all. My hands are dumb widow. Alright, let's find out. Why she hasn't been around, guys. The Empress. Isn't she a Sagittarius, y'all? Yes, she is. She's a Sag. Isn't she a Sag? Well, I didn't say she was sleeping with anybody, but I know that her guilt comes from something different. I can tell you that because every time I've read this girl's cards, she has either subconsciously put Nipsey in a bad position or consciously put him in a bad position. I can't quite identify whether it was intentional or if it was because of their little issue. All right, so right now we see that we have the Temperance, and so this is showing that she hasn't been around because there's no balance there right now. She feels like there's no balance. She's trying to find balance between the physical and the spiritual. That's what the Temperance is about. Let's get another card on that one. The Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So we're showing that she got a plan, y'all. She got a vision that got something to do with material wealth. And the Six of Pentacles is about giving, redistribution. So she's waiting to get her piece of the goddamn pie. Okay? She fell back because she felt like the family don't really want to give it to her. But she's waiting. She feels like she's due. Okay? And she's going to get it. And she got a plan to get it too. Whether they like to believe it or not. So let's ask about Little Cross. Let me pick these up. And we're going to ask about Cross. And while we're asking about Cross, we are going to ask Legba and Mother Father Universe to clear these decks real quick. Okay, Mother Father Universe, I would like to ask that you clear these decks for me. Please knock off any negative energy, any lingering energy from the prior questions, so that when we get back to this deck, we can get clear, clear information. I don't want to bang these cards on the table, so clear. Mother Father Universe, I ask that you clear this deck so that when we come back to this deck, we can get clear information. Please clear energy off this deck. Thank you. Thank you, Mother Father Universe. Thank you, Legba, for your assistance and your help. Clear this next deck real quick. It's hard being short, y'all. Short legs, short fingers, short arms, just short. Mother Father Universe, I ask that you clear this deck. I didn't even do that. I ask that you clear this deck for us. Negative energy, please remove it. Energy from prior questions, I ask that you please remove, so that when we come back to this deck, we can get clear answers. Please clear this deck from the prior questions and prior energy that has been attached. Thank you, Mother Father Universe. Thank you, Legba. Thank you to our ancestors. Help me clear this deck. Move that over. One more time, y'all. Mother Father Universe, I ask that you please clear this deck of any negative energy. Please clear this deck from previous questions, previous energy that may have been attached to questions that we have asked, in any lower negative energies. I ask that you clear this deck so that when we come back to it, we can get clear answers. Thank you, Mother Father Universe. Thank you, Legba, for your assistance. Thank you for allowing us to enter into the other side. That cleared. Last one. We're going to use this one for cross. Mother Father Universe, I ask that you clear this deck from any adult energy. I ask that you clear this deck from any negative energy. I ask that you allow us to tap into Little Cross's energy, Nipsey Hussle's son, so that we can find out how he is doing and what is going on with him. We appreciate if any adult energy that was attached to cards be removed. We also would like to make sure that Cross has protection of white divine light. Make sure that his energy is protected. Make sure that his space is protected. We like to ask Mother Father Universe to protect him from all negative energy, negative people, negative thoughts. Thank you, Mother Father Universe, for your protection and love. Thank you, Legba, for allowing us to tap into Cross's energy with Nipsey's permission. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get to it. Is Cross Nipsey's son? Which is the question. I lay these down because my hands is together. Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Yep. This is his son. That is his child, guys. Sure is. Did Nipsey ever ask? No. Is Armani Nipsey's daughter? Is Armani Nipsey's daughter? Let's find out. Yes. Armani is Nipsey's daughter, even though she was born under circumstances of them being separated. That's why the devil card came up, because the parents must not have been together when Armani was born. But that's Nipsey's daughter. Definitely Nipsey's daughter. And Cross is definitely Nipsey's son. And he is going to be very intellectual. That's why he came up as the Page of Swords. And as far as Armani is going to be about her money. She's going to be a little entrepreneur. That's why she came up as the Page of Pentacles. But Cross is going to have his daddy's energy. He's going to be rough around the edges. He's going to be very intellectual. He's going to be into reading. He's going to be somebody who seeks higher knowledge. Whereas Armani is going to be somebody that's business oriented and savvy when it comes to dealing with money. They have characteristics and traits of their father. Yes, I did see a picture of her. To me, they look alike. It's who in denial? Davis. It's who in denial? Alright, so I think these cards are easier for you guys to see. And they are easy to pick up energy on. Let me just sit this here. Let me move this camera in a way that everybody can see. Cool. Now, I wrote down some of the other questions that we had to get to off of the list. So, let me go to them real quick. I've been checking them off as we go. Make sure that I don't miss anything. And I want y'all to make sure, put your questions when I'm not online in a group chat, because then it puts all of the questions in one place and it's easier for me to write them down. If y'all don't put them in the group chat, I gotta go under every single video, scavenge through old questions, and it just makes the process a lot longer. All right. So we answered how Nipsey's family feel about Lauren. Check. Why did Nipsey see or speak to who he did? We asked that. Why they didn't speak? Did Lauren London's father have anything to do? We didn't ask that question, so we need to ask that question. And we didn't get to ask about Nipsey's side chick. We did talk about the white guy. He didn't have anything to do with it. We answered whether Armani wanted to live with her mother or with her auntie. So let's ask about Lauren London's daddy. Get into Lauren London's father. Into the Faja. I'm going to use this deck, and I'm going to use this deck. Mother, Father, Universe, I would like to ask. Well, damn. Thanks again. I keep forgetting I read this mad here when I'm doing this. Mother, Father, Universe, thank you for your assistance. Thank you for your blessings. And thank you for your grace. I would like to tap into Lauren London's father's energy to find out if he had anything to do with Nipsey Hussle's murder on March 31st, aka, or not aka, but named Ernest Ashkadon. I would like to ask to use this deck to get the details of the overall energy. I would like to call ancestors in, and I would also like to call Legba in to tap into spirit. Mother, Father, Universe, I would like to ask about Lauren London's father using this deck to get the overall energy of what was surrounding Lawrence London's father and Nipsey's relationship. I would like to call in ancestors. I would also like to call in Legba to give us entrance and guidance into the spirit. I ask that our spirit guides come forth to help us identify what we need to identify in regards to Lauren London's father, who seems to be very freaking hidden somehow, and I don't know why. He's so freaking hidden. Alright, and what I'm going to do on this one is split the deck. And he's in hiding. We're going to split the deck, hoping to bring his ass out of hiding. Okay. Alright, guys, so let's get to it. Okay. So, this is the overall energy between Lauren London's dad and Nipsey Hussle. So, first, we got the messenger. This is in the numbers of 5. This is a discussion of conflict, disagreement, not being able to get the messages across clearly or communicate properly with one another. So they had communication issues. The King of Cups. So Lauren's father did understand that Nipsey did love Lauren. He did see that. Okay. Justice. This is about balance, choices, and being judged. And what I'm picking up from this is that Lauren's father had no problem with speaking about how he felt about Nipsey. And he was very judgmental of Nipsey and Lauren's relationship. Okay, so we're going to get some details on that. First, we're going to get details on the messenger. We're not going to take those. What we're going to do is take those. I'm in the middle of the deck. This is the first card, so we're going to get the energy of this one first. So this is going to be recent past. This is going to be the current and future. Okay? And that's what we're going to do with that, because we don't really have any information on this girl's father. So we're going to have to try to get overall all across the board energy to find out who this guy is, what he's about. The past, the future. Well, damn. So in the recent past, we got the Queen of Hazards. Alright, and we're going to have to clarify why these hazards came up like that. So let's ask for some clarification. Like, give us clarification on what was going on in the recent past. Can't make the shit up. Let me move it over. Real simple. 1, 2, 3. This is his daughter. He felt like his daughter was the shit. She is the be-all and all of everything. Everything that a nigga need, she already come fully equipped with. He felt like this relationship was basuta. Okay? He felt like the relationship was not a real relationship because Nipsey couldn't keep his PP to himself. He was always cheating. So the father didn't like that. Okay? And that's how he felt in the recent past. Now, let's get to current feelings. Page of Hazards. Page of Hazards showing new opportunity to grow financially or grow as far as the physical world is concerned. The Two of Wands shows that someone is stagnating. There's a choice that needs to be made that's not getting made. Ten of Swords is about being stabbed in the back. It's also about being in a situation where if you can't beat them, join them. Now the Page of Hazards is pointing or facing the left. Okay, so this new money, we'll say, or new stability was something that came in a recent past. Okay. This choice is looking straight up. So this is still a choice that is lingering in question. And we got the Ten of Swords, which is also facing toward the left. And it's the 10. So the 10 is about a complete cycle and starting a new cycle. God damn darn it. So we know that there was some backstabbing involved, okay, with between Nipsey and the father's energy. We know that. Okay, let's get some clarification on this, the current situation, the current energy. It's in the middle. Right. Exactly. Can I make this shit up? I cannot. Ace, gift of relationships, and the Tower. It being destroyed, because that's what happens. Okay? That's what happens. Now, let's talk about this Death card. As you can see, the happy life is pointing to the left. Okay? So we know that that's what was going on in a recent past as far as the relationship. This is showing the bright side of what was going on. And here we go to the left side, destruction. And this destruction is a destruction that can't be controlled. Okay? So let's get details. Thank you, Libra. Let's get details. The destruction of the foundation of the family. Well, no. Well, yeah, this is about, usually when it's right side up, it's about blending work and family and life together. But when it's in reverse, this is about destructiveness. Okay, this is when the foundation, the very foundation of the relationship, friendship, or job, or whatever has been disturbed. The World, Five of Wands. And this is because there was a lot of outside influence. And the father was the outside influence. He is part of the reason why there was so much conflict in his darn relationship, because of his opinions. And no matter how much Lauren tried to sneak away from that shit, she was still dragged back into it, because they are the man that she wanted to be with and the father who she respected is the ones who had a conflict. So she was always going to be dragged back into it, even when she tried to sneak out. Now let's see. Did the father have anything to do with Nipsey's death? Thank you, Labor. Seven of Wands. I'm all at my cards, right? Yes. A secret done got out. Okay. Look at that there. Can't make this shit up. So it's looking like we'll say the father was in complete defense mode. This is why it's in reverse. This is not no trying to defend his point of view and what he thought. This was him saying, this is my point of view and this is it and this is all. Okay? No changing. We got the Six of Swords. This is about carrying old baggage. Okay? Old baggage into a new situation, not letting go of past issues. So it looks like the father wasn't willing to let go of Nipsey's prior behaviors. And this is why when you're in a relationship with somebody and you know you're not going to leave them, it's best not to run your mouth every time you have a conflict. Okay? And this relationship, the father was like, no, 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 no. The father wasn't letting go of any of that. He wasn't going to see them getting married or none of that. He felt like Nipsey wasn't the right person for his daughter because Nipsey had a problem. Okay, yes, the emperor, that's the father. Look at that. He would protect his daughter all the way up into having to pull the bullets out. He would try to be strategic and use his words and do little things to pull it apart. But, okay, if his words wasn't enough to change the overall environment of this relationship, he was ready to go to war about it, okay? Simple as that. So, yes, he very well possibly could have had something to do with that. Did Lauren London's father know Eric Holder at all? Did Lauren London's father know Eric Holder personally? No. Nope, 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 nope. Oops. No. Let's ask this. Did Lauren London's father have enough power to get the police to get anybody to convince, get some third party to bring Eric Holder into the situation? Did Lauren London's father have power to pull such strings that would put this whole play into place? What kind of power does Lauren London's dad have? Does he have that kind of power? Because you know some people got power to make shit happen that you wouldn't even think have anything to do with them. And I think we lose sight of that sometimes. So let's see. Yep, he did. He had power to move a fucking army. Okay, and he ain't scared to deal with it. He is somebody who felt like he been through it all. He's a fucking survivor. He survives everything, and he will bring the motherfucking troops to that. And it's funny how this card brings the cops fully armed to somebody who is standing there and protesting about whatever they want to protest about and standing for whatever they want to stand for. And they're not scared at all, okay? They're like, oh, well, come through then. I'm with the shits. I'm not moving. And that's the facts. What song? Me either. Oh, yeah, she does. Samantha knows something. She really does. She knows something that wasn't supposed to. And they may, her and her brother may have been that kind of close where that's where he put his secrets at. You know what I mean? What was the overall energy of Lauren London and her father's relationship? Give us the overall energy of London and her daddy's relationship. Yeah, they had a very good relationship, y'all. They have a very good relationship. There's no conflict between her father and her at this point. She loves her dad, and her dad loves her. And her dad is the provider, period. He makes shit happen for her. No matter what, he makes it happen. And look, I seen one picture of Lauren's father, and the only thing that's different about this guy is that he got short hair. And he got a beard. But the same complexion, same dark hair kind of thing. Okay? Let's see what else we can ask. What is the energy between Lauren London's father and Nipsey's? Matter of fact, what does Nipsey's family feel about Lauren London's dad? How does Nipsey Hussle's family feel about Lauren London's dad? I think that's a good question. And that he's just so not in the freaking nowhere to be found. Let's see. Nipsey's family feels about Lauren's father. Wow. Damn. Hold up. Now that's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. Let me show you. Nipsey's family feels like he created a loss for them. Look at that. Loss. 5 of Cups. Them losing a loved one. You see them at the graveyard, right? So they feel like he created a loss for them. He created despair for them. And this card is about despair, as you can see right there. Over who? Little Miss Lori, who's a Sagittarius, who comes up as a Temperance a lot. Okay. And they feel like all of that drama was based on a lot of fucking lies. A lot of misconceptions. A lot of false information. The father's just like, alright. So we got, where's my pen so I can make sure we getting all these questions checked the hell off. I guess I'm gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more. And now my ass is getting tired. But y'all know I'm gonna get to it because somebody has brought another situation to me that will be a different, its own playlist. So, the family feels like Lauren's father had something to do with it. But it didn't show straight up and down that that was the case. So we're gonna have to come back and ask the universe to look into that again. Alright. Let me ask y'all for the next one. Yes, put it inside the chat room. Put it inside the chat room so that when I'm done I could go in there and write it down. Businessman and wears suits sounds like a shooting night. And he's a blood. Wait, who does that? It's possible. I mean, I don't know any of them. So, I mean, from what I seen on Samantha's live, that bitch looked high as hell, okay? She looked like she was so high. It didn't even make no sense. Hold on. We're going to have to take a quick walk downstairs because I need something to drink. So, I'm going to just take this one with me so we can go together. Where's my thing? So I'm gonna mute this one for a second.
Y'all can hear me. And of course, I got an echo. All right. Ooh, okay. I gotta get something to drink, y'all. I need something to drink. I think it's parched. I'm in the dark with it. Yeah, no, I'm different. Hi, Mom. See, everybody's turned up at my house at night. We are different. You know, I know my old ass. What did you get from the Ching Ching Chowies? Just the iced tea? Best iced tea on the planet. Old people snacks, baby. All right. Back to the shit. Shh. We can't wake up the kids. Okay. If I fall. Okay. Almost back. Ouch. Okay. I'm back.
Okay, guys, I am back with my bullshit. Don't judge me. Okay. Yeah, I know. Tanisha, she when I seen that live that I guess she put that on, what was it, Instagram or something like that. I think it was Instagram. Somebody just downloaded it and reposted it on YouTube. She look hot to me. Mm-hmm. Sure did. Okay. So who is next on our list? I don't think they can make another YouTube like this, okay? People don't be eating fig Newtons on YouTube, but I do. Sure do. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Nipsey side chick. And she is a Gemini. Okay. Now let's talk about it. The side chick's a Gemini. So she is the Queen of Swords. She wanna be like me. Cause Libras land in the swords too. Okay, motherfucker universe. We would like to ask. Oh, that's interesting. We would like to ask about Nipsey's side chick. Please give us the overall energy of Nipsey's side chick. Let us know what was the overall energy of their relationship. And we talk about the side chick, wifey, who goes by the name Wifey01, who is a Gemini.
guys can't see what's going on. Why y'all didn't say nothing? Okay. Let's find out what's going on with Shorty. Four of Wands. That's talking about stability and foundation. The Seven of Pentacles is showing that she had vision and ambition. Alright? She's with it, getting her own shit. She ain't about to wait for nobody. Three of Pentacles. She's a team player. So she got a whole team working behind her cause. Okay? And they must have done projects also as a team or had similar visions for what they wanted to do. Okay, was this girl who goes by the name Wifey 01 and Nipsey together or dealing with each other at the time of his death? Nope. Nope. Not at all. Okay, and she was a little bit brokenhearted about that. Okay, but it was a relationship that had to end because if it didn't, it could have possibly affected everything that Nipsey had plans for in the future. Let's see, did Lauren know about the side chick, Wifey 01? Did she know about this side chick, Wifey 01? Oh yeah, she did. She knew about it. Okay. She knew about it. And her and the King of Wands, which would be Nipsey in this case, got into it, okay? Got into it. And she stopped that shit. She got all the way in the ass. All the way in the ass. Okay? Even though she was feeling, some strife. She was feeling vulnerable, Lauren. But she was like, bitch. Don't play with me like that. Don't play with me like that. You don't play like that. Okay? We don't play like that. Did Samantha know about Wifey 01? Did she know about Wifey 01? Oh yeah, she know. Yep. She sure did. Yeah, she knew. She knew. And guess what? It was security. Both of these cards is about security. Samantha wasn't going to tell no damn Lauren. She wasn't going to compromise her security. Because remember, Samantha said out her own mouth that her and her child lived in the same house with Nipsey. Nipsey provided somewhere for them to stay. So she was never going to betray her brother and tell Lauren anything. Ever. Even though Lauren feels some kind of way about that. But she got to understand, Samantha is Nipsey's sister, not hers. Okay? She ain't supposed to snitch on her goddamn brother. I don't give a damn what he do. It's not supposed to do that. Let's see, what else do you guys want to know about? Wasn't Nipsey in civil and item? Let's see, they're talking about never heard of Wifey 01. Yeah, somebody sent me something that's under one of these videos saying that Wifey 01
is somebody that Nipsey was some kind of model that Nipsey was messing with at one time or another. So we can definitely tap it right into Cameron Civil's energy again. Even I watched a couple of people who tried to do readings on this hoe, and it seemed like she had a block of some sort. I was able to get through last time because I called Legman into the reading directly, so I'm going to call him into the reading again directly, and I'm going to ask my Mother Father Universe, which is your Mommy Father Universe, for divine protection of white light from head to toe. Protect anybody affiliated with me. Protect anybody that watches my channel. Protect Nipsey's energy, his kids' energy, Lauren energy, and God damn it, protect Cameron from her own goddamn energy, because that bitch got wicked energy, y'all. I ain't even about to sit here and hold you. Give me the overall energy of Cameron Civil and Nipsey Hussle's relationship at or around the time of his death. What was their relationship status at or around his time of death? Look at that. I got this shit the last time, y'all. When I did this and asked the last time, that card came up. No lie. Hold on. I just turned the volume off on this joint. Hold on one second. I turned the volume off on that one. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, is that better? I don't know. I'm not familiar with Shorty at all. I have no idea if she do readings or not. It's possible to, let me put it back there. Alright, so we got the Lovers. That's where they was at during or around the time of Nipsey's death. Alright. Now, did Tanisha know about Nipsey and Cameron? Did Tanisha know about Nipsey and Cameron? Oh yeah. Yep, she sure did. Tanisha knew, and Tanisha wasn't having it, okay? Tanisha raised hell and was like, listen, that bitch gonna have to make an escape plan to get up off this joint because I'm about to kill this bitch because that is my man. That's how Tanisha was looking at that. Like, this is my man. Period. No chaser. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get it so you guys can really see what's going on with my little. Alright, that should be a little bit better. So, look at that. No chaser. This is Nipsey and Karen's energy. This is Tanisha. Queen of Swords. Seven of Swords. She was about ready to go to war, okay? She was not playing with that bitch. She like, no, that is my tasty cakes. My tasty cakes. Alright, so let's find out. Was Lauren aware of the drama that was going on between Karen Civil and Tanisha Ashkadome, or isn't her last name Smith or something like that? Well, let's see what Lauren knew. See how Lauren was feeling. Ugh. Yeah, Lauren was devastated over these relationships, but she also felt like, oh well, I got everything financially. I got the cars, I have the house, I have access to the money, so I can make moves how I want to make moves. And these bitches can't. They're still limited. Okay. All right. So was Nipsey with Civil the 3 days that he went missing on Lauren? Give me one card to tell me where Nipsey was that 3 days that he went missing on Lauren before he passed away. Let's see.
Should you be asleep?
Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep. So that's my son slash for all the guys. Everybody gotta have a son slash father. That's mine. Alright. Uh-huh. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She knew. Yeah. Alright. And where they was at was Five of Pentacles. So they was having some conflict with money. They was also having some conflict with how do you say it? Karen's understanding of their relationship. Okay. And Nipsey didn't like that. Because she was trying to take it further than it was supposed to go. Okay. Nipsey's like, okay, yes, we get money together and occasionally just for entertainment purposes we fuck around, but no way in hell I'm going to add you on to my list of stress. That's not going to happen. Okay. Did Nipsey reject Karen Civil in any way? Yep. He sure did, and it's because he had to make a choice. Okay. So, yes. Rejected is the facts. Alright. Did Miss Civil have anything to do with Nipsey Hussle's death? Look at that. It shows that she may have done something consciously or subconsciously that made him vulnerable as well. So, the T, can you give us some details concerning this? Who is this? This is the Page of Swords. The Magician. Again, she came up in another reading as somebody who was manipulative. Okay? She gonna do whatever she gotta do to get what she want out of the motherfucker. Period. That's just the facts. Okay? Let's see. How did Nipsey feel? Three of Cups. Like it was room for growth and the relationship was still room for growth. Okay. And she seemed to be happy. But this is probably why the prior card was like she's in her imagination. Ooh. Just get it, man. Who knows who the hell Nipsey was with? What I can tell you is that your boy Nip, one thing, he liked him some women. Okay, and he wasn't ready to settle his butt down at all. Okay, he really was not. He did not have it in him yet. He couldn't fight his demons. When it came to that, he really had a lot of temptations when it came to women. And it's because he was young and he was coming into money. And you know how these young chicks do, they throw themselves at you. So even if you were the Lauren London, guess what? God made Lauren London, he made some other bad bitches too. Simple as that. You ain't, there's no such thing as you the prettiest bitch on the planet. I don't care what no magazine tell you. That you a regular degular, like the regular degulars. And that's how Nipsey treated her. Maybe that was his way of breaking her out of that Hollywood. I don't know. All I know is that somehow, some way, she keep coming up like she did something she had no business doing. And Karen Silver keep coming up like they fucking around. Or being a hate password, excuse me, was fucking around. And it always comes up that way for me. Alright, one last thing. I don't have the other cards, but we're gonna ask the Mother, Father, Universe. I would like to ask that what comes back into the reading, just in case he had to go visit someone else really quick. Allow about, I'm trying to think. What is that one? Damn, shit slipped my mind, y'all. Okay, yes, I remember. I want to ask Legba to allow Nipsey to come forward and protect this energy and give us a message, an overall message for today. Nipsey, is there anything that you like to say to us overall? You know, yes, we have read your cards. We have read to everybody around you for the most part. But we would like to know if there's any important messages that you would like these YouTube subscribers, who are actually your YouTube subscribers as well, because they follow your thing. Alright, so let's find out what he want to say. Here I go, now hold my damn cards right again. Strength, we got this before. King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, Judgment, and the Ten of Wands. So what is Nipsey trying to tell us here? First and foremost, he's trying to tell us that we need to be strong. Even though shit around us looks like it's falling apart, we need to be strong. You got the King of Pentacles. And I thought you said, wait a minute, hold on, y'all, because I'm coming into the mind now. Verification. Saying that you gotta be strong, King of Pentacles. Be loving, responsible, caring, professional. Be focused. That's what you get from the King of Pentacles. The Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about information. So maybe like seek information. Six of Pentacles. Give and take. Find balance. Okay, he wants everybody to help each other. Ace of Wands. He wants everybody to build. That's important. To build. If you're building, then guess what? Nobody can ever take anything from you because it's yours. Period. In other words. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is somebody who is just getting into doing what they want to do. They're excited. They're full of adventure. They're ready to take on anything. So he's telling everybody, don't be afraid. Go out here and take on anything you want. No matter how drastic the change may feel to you. If you feel like you need to do something different, then do it. Judgment. This is what our world is in today, okay? And I think this is what he's trying to say when this card comes out. It's like, yo, this is what the world is in. Y'all are in a big mist of judgment, misjudgments, and judgments. Okay. I think that's what he is trying to say all in a nutshell. And then we have the Ten of Wands. And he's telling you, you still have space to be creative and build and start over again. You just have to focus. That's what he's saying. And I'm going to show you the cards in 1 second. Because I know you only seen one. So, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. Oh, I'm sorry. Where's she? Wait, hold up. Oh, no, that's horrible. Alright, there you go. Judgment and the Ten of Wands. Building your own empire from scratch. No fear. Do you. He's not mad about nothing. I'm not mad about nothing. Everybody good. Everybody's good. And if there's anything else you want to say, it's about not being scared. It's talking about coming together to create. It's talking about seeking knowledge. So I think that is as far as we are going to go tonight. That's what we done got into. I am tired. I am beat. So y'all get in that chat. Hit me up. Give me y'all questions. If you want a free reading, then let me know. And leave an email address. When I get my phone back on, I will make sure to place my cell phone number in the chat, guys. But until the next time, I want you all to be so very good. Good night. Good morning. I will see you on the next session. This is number 3, answering to my subs questions about Nip. Skies motherfucking Chronicles. Good night, babies.